Welcome back, and in this video I want to spend a few minutes giving you a quick tour of some of the features available on my learning platform. Now this is the main screen that you're going to see before you enrol in any courses. This is the main part of the website allowing you to pay and enrol in any of the courses or bundles that I have available. What's going to be more familiar is this view. This is what the site looks like when you've logged into an account which has some courses registered against it. So you're going to see by default a list of any of the courses that you're enrolled into, and you can always go ahead and click on the All Products link at the top to show all available courses, including those that you haven't purchased, and you've got access to My Products, which will only show you the courses which you've paid for. Now, the My Products screen will vary depending on which courses you own. In my case, on this test account, I have access to the All the Things bundle, which means I've got access to all of the courses available on the platform. Now, before I talk about the lesson-specific features that we have available, let's quickly step through some of the general site features which you can make use of. First is the Slack community, and if I go ahead and click this, it's going to open a link to Tech Study Slack. So this is a large learning community dedicated to real skills-based learning. Now this is one of the most beneficial resources that I have available in addition to my content. This is a community which allows you to discuss important elements of the course or your progress with other students who are doing a similar learning process to you. It's full of knowledgeable individuals who've been through the process, many of whom are employed in professional positions making use of the very skills that you're attempting to learn. In addition, there are many hiring managers, recruitment personnel, team leaders, or C-level executives within IT businesses who are members of this community looking for their next IT hire. So it's a great place to help other people to refine your skills and receive any help and support that you require on your journey. Now, all of the content on the learn.cantrell.io website is tailored to real skills-based learning. So that's in-depth theory as well as practical skills. Now, in addition to my courses, I maintain a free GitHub repository which contains mini projects involving AWS and associated technologies. So you can access these by clicking on the Labs link. Now this link contains a large number of fully featured projects as well as other demos in this space. So you can do things like implement dynamic BGP VPNs, you can implement a hybrid Active Directory, implement a true multi-site hybrid DNS architecture, experiment with Systems Manager, and there are even mini projects such as a full WordPress architecture evolution, so you can move from a monolithic application through to a fully elastic AWS architecture using database as a service, using a managed elastic file system, as well as a fully scalable front-end web server architecture. In addition to this, we have other really useful mini projects such as implementing a web identity federation application, so start to end, using other web-based identities with AWS products and services. And the last one that I always recommend is the Pet Cuddletron, which is a serverless reminder application. So in all of these mini projects will really help develop and refine your practical skills as part of the theory that you'll learn within my AWS courses. Now, in addition to the Tech Study Slack community, which is designed for real-time discussions, we also have a web-based discussion forums. You can access that by clicking on the More menu and then clicking on Forums. Whenever you enroll in any of my courses, you'll receive an invite, and I do recommend that you accept this invite and join these forums. This is a great place for more long-form discussions, either about my content or the wider AWS space. And there are many people who use this as an area to discuss job interviews or other technical challenges that they're experiencing within their job. Under this More drop-down menu, we also have a link to our support system. So if you do have any problems which you require formal support, you can use this to log a request. This might be for areas of the site which you're having issues accessing, it might be for bugs or other issues with the content, or if you want to upgrade to a larger bundle by paying the cost difference. So you can use this support system to interact with us in a formal way. You can also click on the More menu and then go to Roadmap to see a fully up-to-date roadmap of all of the content being worked on, as well as any estimated release dates. Under the More menu, you also have the ability to pay for the content using Bitcoin, and this is useful if you want to avoid credit card processing fees or if you're from a country which has issues with the traditional finance system. And then finally, if you are looking for any training for your business, then we have a full set of business bundles available under the Teams menu. So we have some pre-built 10, 25 and 50 license packs, as well as the ability to purchase a custom number of licenses, and if you need to do that, you can log a support ticket and give us your requirements and we'll help you the best that we can. So now let's talk about the features available when you're using the content, so when you're watching a specific video. So let's go into a course that I'm enrolled on, so the AWS Solutions Architect Associate. And when you click on this, you'll be taken to the main screen for this specific course. When you want to access a lesson, you can simply click to be taken to that lesson. So let's go ahead and access the AWS accounts, the basics. This is the screen that you're going to see if you're watching a specific video. So you'll see the video window is front and center, and down at the bottom here, you'll have access to some controls. So you can play and pause the video. You can skip through to a specific part of the video, and you'll see at the bottom here that we do have full captioning on all these videos. And these captions are generated by humans, so they include full sentence structure and are regularly checked for accuracy. Now you can select between all of the available captions at the bottom. I currently have English across my full range of lessons, and I'm in the process of rolling out Spanish captions across my entire content set. You've also got access to this settings button, so if I click this, you'll be able to select the speed of the video. Now I design my videos to appeal to the widest range of students possible, and so generally 1x is designed for newcomers to the technology. If you don't have English as a first language, then you can slow down the video, and if you have more experience and want to consume the content faster, then you've got the option of increasing the speed all the way through to 2x, which I refer to as chipmunk speed because that's how I sound. Now in addition to that, you also have the settings menu at the top left where you can control site-wide options. The first is autoplay, and this means that once a video has completed, it moves on to the next. And we also have the default speed settings at the bottom, and this option in the middle, autocomplete. Now this is really important. When you finish watching a video, by default, you don't complete that lesson. When you're on a video, you're given the option to formally complete and continue to the next lesson. And when you click this button, it completes this specific video. So this flags the video as being completed and finished. Now this isn't an automatic process. You have the ability to click on this settings menu and change this to autocomplete, which means the act of watching the video, so once you finish watching it, it will auto-complete that video. So that's something that's important because your progress is tracked at the top here, and if you want this process to be automatic, so once you've finished watching a video that it's completed automatically by the system, it's important to toggle this option. However, some students like to have to explicitly set a video as complete because many students watch a video multiple times until they're 100% comfortable with the topics. So you've got the option here of either manually having to complete and continue or setting it so it auto-completes a video once you've finished. Now in addition, one last item that I want to talk about are your profile options. If you click your profile icon at the top right, it's here where you can edit your profile. We don't use a subscription model, so you won't see anything in the subscription menu. You can add or change your credit card by clicking on this option, change your address, or you can initiate a contact from this menu. Now generally we don't recommend using this. It might take a few more days for us to get back to you. We much prefer that you use the formal ticketing system, but this does get checked, so if you do have a quick question that you want to ask, feel free to use this contact form. But at this point, that's everything that I wanted to cover about the features available on this site. Thanks for watching, go and complete this video, and when you're ready, we can move on.